buildings. The steeple was blown off the First Baptist Church in East Bernstadt. East Bernstadt Fire and Rescue report this church was used as a safe haven for many after the 2012 tornado. Firefighters used the tower truck to access the roof and used tarps and lumber to prevent further damage. The high winds in Laurel County also moved this home you can see, which was reportedly under construction, off of its foundation. Stay tuned for more weather updates in the second segment of the newscast with Todd Nelson. Also in weather-related news, high winds and storms left nearly 1,200 Jackson Energy customers without power. During the storm, around 360 customers were affected in Jackson, around 190 in Laurel, around 390 in Lee County, and 12 customers and 60 lost power in Rockcastle County. As of news time, we took a look at that map. It looked like we just had 2 customers left out in Laurel County without power at this hour. Well, the drug epidemic is nothing new to the area, but Estill County is seeing the effects more so than many areas of the country and the state. WBON-TV's Brett Noland got an in-depth interview with Police Chief for Irvine, John Sterniolo, and files this report.
Substance abuse and drug use has continued to be a rising problem and concern that plagues the community here in Estill County. Although we have a relatively small population of about 14,000 residents here, recent statistics show that Estill County had the highest drug overdose death rate compared to all other counties within Kentucky. Furthermore, according to data collected by the CDC in 2017, Estill County has one of the highest prescription rates in Kentucky and a whopping 132.1 prescriptions per 100 people. Unfortunately for the community, this problem has continued to manifest and turn into other more concerning complications. Today, I'm standing where, across the street behind me, on March 29th, the Irvine Police Department recovered over 100 used needles in this one location. I spoke with Chief of Police John Sterniolo of the Irvine Police Department to find out more about this unfortunate story.
Dispatch did send us to River Drive in the area between Powell Avenue and South Madison. Some workers were there clearing brush, and they found some syringes. There's approximately over 100 of them that we did clean up. We put them in sharps containers, and we brought them to the local hospital where they were disposed of properly in a hazardous material container. Since the needle exchange program ended, we have not encountered the high frequency of requests to retrieve the discarded needles. Prior to that, it was multiple times a shift or a day that residents or dispatch would send us out to pick up syringes. They were discarded at churches, school bus stops, parks, people's flower beds, sidewalks, business restrooms. The needle exchange program began, and I believe it was late 2018 or 2019. The participants in the program would receive X amount of needles, and every week they would have to bring the needles back and receive new ones, you know, one for one. That's what our understanding was. That wasn't the case. First of all, the participant, every Monday they would go in, they would get up to 30 sterile syringes. And that was every Monday, 4 times a month. We thought it was going to be 1 time a month and a lot less. And when I asked, what's the exchange rate, they said, well, between 30 and 35%. So for every 30 needles that were given out, 10.5 on the high side at 35%, 10.5 were being returned, the other 20 were out there. But since it ended, the brakes were applied hard. And the reason for that is because instead of having an abundant supply, now the users had to keep their own syringes. They didn't have 30 a week they can throw out. So we saw a huge decrease.
Hopefully, by bringing this issue to light and discovering different approaches to combat this substance abuse epidemic, we can all come together as a community to help alleviate this problem and maybe one day end this unfortunate situation for good. Reporting for WBON Channel 9 News here in Estill County, I'm Brett Nolan.
Thanks, Brett, for that report. Well, the Kentucky Department of Corrections is conducting an investigation into the death of a Montgomery County inmate. According to the department, they were notified of the death March the 30th. The inmate's name nor the manner of death has been released. Officials say that the purpose of the investigation is to determine if there were any violations of jail standards. Well, for the second time in recent months, Berea Municipal Utilities was awarded for excellence in providing electric service to the citizens. Berea Mayor Bruce Fraley noted the honor during Tuesday's meeting of the Berea City Council, stating kudos and congratulations to our utilities team, especially our electric employees, Fraley said. Berea Municipal Utilities was recognized by our wholesale power provider, AMP Ohio. They received a certificate of excellence in reliability earlier this month, and they were one of 29 cities that AMP supplies that actually received that award. Fraley said that BMU manager Kevin Howard was quick to compliment his staff for the accomplishment, but he also wanted to thank the council for giving permission to be proactive by safeguarding power lines, including necessary tree trimming. The city did not lose power last week despite the 50 to 60 mile per hour winds. That's a testament to Kevin's leadership and his team, and it's nice to see you and your crew get recognized for a job well done, Fraley told Howard. Both Cora Jane Wilson and John Payne extended their congratulations, with Payne adding, "Not having power outages during the last windstorm, that's pretty impressive," he said. Nationally, it was noted that Berea Electric customers pay among the lowest power rates in Kentucky and nearly 20% below the national average. BMU has invested in facility upgrades in recent years to reduce the number of power outages and to improve efficiency. Well, as the pandemic seems to continue to weaken, it's time to get out there and not only support the Commonwealth, but get to see its beauty. Governor Beshear joined the Tourism, Arts, and Heritage Cabinet and members of the General Assembly to announce that 103 tourism and destination marketing organizations in 88 Kentucky counties will receive a total of $5.3 million in funding. Beshear said his administration seeks to boost the tourism industry to thrive in a post-pandemic economy. In December, more than $5.3 million in federal funding was dedicated to promote travel, tourism, and outdoor recreation in the Commonwealth. The governor announced that more than $4.6 million will be directly awarded to tourism and destination marketing organizations. Tourism partners from the following organizations joined the governor in Frankfort to celebrate the administration's latest investment in tourism and industry. Well, a motorcycle accident has claimed the life of a young man, and we've had a crazy weather week. We've got Todd Nelson to tell us what to expect for the upcoming weekend right after this.
The constant changing of the weather in Kentucky can put a strain on your heating and cooling system. It's times like these when it's good to have someone on your side 24/7. That's Madison HVAC. No matter what you need, Madison HVAC is there, from standard heating and air services, indoor air quality, or commercial refrigeration. You can rest easy knowing you're getting the best there is with Madison HVAC. Financing options available. Visit MadisonHVACR.com to learn more or call 859-625-1471. If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center. Earn $20 an hour with health, dental, vision, 5 weeks leave per year, and annual raises. There is a competitive promotion track, tuition reimbursement for college students, life insurance, a free on-site fitness facility, and so much more. Apply at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs and start your future today.
When you're a homeowner, taking care of everything around your home can be a daunting task, including repainting your fence or that barn that's been neglected for way too long. Make it easy on yourself and rely on the experts at Miller Hill Barn and Fence Painting. They're the go-to here in Madison County when it comes to new fence estimates or repairs and painting, whether it's for a farm or privacy fence or barn. Contact either of their two convenient phone numbers at 859-353-9479 or 661-0533.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
The American farmer represents hard work, determination, and quality. When it comes to taking care of their land, those farmers need the best on their side. That's why they trust Hill Tire for all their tire needs. Hill Tire is a family-owned and operated business located on Irvine Road in Richmond, and they are the leader in farm, semi, and passenger tires in the area. They offer brands such as Michelin, Yokohama, Goodyear, and Hankook, just to name a few. Hill Tire will come to you as well. For more information, like Hill Tire on Facebook or call or text 859-353-9479.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. We talked earlier in the broadcast about the severe weather we've seen over the past couple of days. We've got Todd Nelson in the Weather Center to tell us what to expect for the upcoming weekend.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Madison HVAC Weather Center. We are looking at your next few day outlook here into this upcoming weekend. Friday could feature a few rumbles of thunder to the afternoon. High of only 46, maybe even mixing in with some wet snow at times into the afternoon or evening. Saturday, a little bit of a rain snow mix as well, especially in the morning. And then Sunday, we'll be back into the 50s with more sunshine. So here is the view from north of town on I-75. You can see those clouds streaming through. Again, we do expect to see some fairly quiet conditions around 6 p.m., but then a few showers around 9. So kind of just filtering through, temperatures falling into the lower 40s closer to midnight. So a few showers overnight tonight. We get into your Friday with that light rain snow mix, maybe a clap of thunder into the afternoon, and then sunnier as we head into Sunday. So this is a look at the forecast model through the evening hours. You can see that again, a few showers will be pushing through, but overall they will be diminishing. Now getting into your Friday, we'll start off a little bit drier, and then notice some of those yellow little pockets developing. Because the atmosphere is so cold aloft, there will be enough instability to perhaps develop a brief thunderstorm out there, and then eventually late Friday into early Saturday we'll see that cooler air wrap in with some snowfall amounts. Now total amounts of liquid through Saturday on the order of maybe a couple to a few tenths of an inch. As I mentioned, maybe a snow shower, but not expecting much in terms of accumulation. When we wake up on Friday morning, it will be chilly down into the mid and upper 30s. Winds through the day will be increasing out of the west and southwest. By the afternoon, maybe some 25-mile-per-hour winds. And again, those temperatures here warming into the 40s with that afternoon thunder threat. Again, those readings will be a good 10 to almost 20 degrees below average for this early April. A little bit of lingering snow on your Saturday. Sunday looks like the nicer day of the weekend, into the 50s, but warmer next week, Gwendolyn. Monday up to 71, and then thunderstorms possible on Tuesday.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com, courtesy of Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Well, a motorcyclist has died after a collision involving a wood chipper. The crash happened on US 27 at Industry Parkway around 7:30 p.m. Monday. The Fayette County Coroner's Office identified the victim as 20-year-old Braden Lewis of Nicholasville. The collision remains under investigation by the Nicholasville Police Department. A Lexington police officer was injured while attempting to arrest a woman accused of passing a counterfeit bill. During the arrest, the suspect became combative and allegedly started physically assaulting the officer. Both the officer and suspect were transported to the hospital with apparent minor injuries. The transition continues as 6 more Kentucky counties, including Clark County, will make the transition this month to a new secure driver licensing model administered by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet that gives Kentuckians more choices and modern services. The traditional issuance system of licenses and permits initiated at the office of the circuit court clerk in each county is being phased out. It is being replaced by a network of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet driver licensing regional offices located across the state. 21 regional offices have been opened statewide to date, with more to come. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet and Kentucky's circuit court clerks are working together to smoothly complete the transition statewide by June 30th, 2022. Well, Madison Central baseball and softball have had a great time down in Florida. We'll have Michael Watkins with a sports update on that coming up right after this break.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
If you love local sports, then you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins each Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show as we break down, recap, and preview the sports in our area. Hear from coaches, players, and more from Central, Southern, Berea, Model, EKU, and more each Monday from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Campus Warehouse in Richmond, the law office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Irvine Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Winning was the theme for the Madison Central baseball and softball teams as they traveled down to Florida for the Beach Bash. With a recap from the final games from today, Michael Watkins has sports.
The Madison Central Indians went 3-1 on their annual spring break trip to Florida, including a 14-0 win today over Rivas out of Burbank, Illinois. Hayden Robbins and Keith Stewart have both put up big numbers during the Beach Bash, including a big game today. Robbins went 3 for 3 with 3 RBI, while Stewart went 2 for 2 with a pair of RBI himself. The Indians will be back in action next week as they continue to play games on the road. On the softball side for Madison Central, the Indian softball team put together an undefeated trip to Florida After defeating Central Hardin, Apollo, and Franklin Simpson a combined 25-18, Central picked up a pair of wins today, beating Ohio County 13-5 and Barron County 8-0 in 5 innings. The 5 wins at the Beach Bash make it 6 straight wins overall for Madison Central. Michaela Moore and Brooklyn Gilbalt both went yard in the game versus Ohio County today, and it seems as if everyone has found their swing on the trip to Florida. After a wet week here in Madison County, the game scheduled to be on WBON TV tonight between Model and Henry Clay softball has been canceled. Lady Patriots' next game is set for April 10th versus LCA in the 11th Region All-A Classic Tournament. And EKU baseball player Will Bryan currently leads the nation in saves. Bryan has picked up 11 saves in 16 appearances for the Colonels, who currently lead the ASUN Conference. Eastern Kentucky will go on the road for the second straight weekend as the Colonels travel to Nashville for a 3-game series at Lipscomb. Friday's series opener will begin at 7 p.m. Game 2 is scheduled for Saturday at 3 p.m., and the series finale is set for 2 p.m. on Sunday. We'll have a preview of that series on tomorrow's newscast. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. Governor Andy Beshear has ordered flags at all state buildings to be lowered to half staff from sunrise to sunset on Friday, April the 8th, in honor of a Kentucky sailor who was killed in the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, but whose remains were only identified last year. Navy Fireman Second Class Hal J. Allison, 21 years old, of Paducah, Kentucky, died in the attack on December the 7th, 1941. Fireman Allison will be interred at the Meadowlawn Park Cemetery in Paducah on Friday. All individuals, businesses, organizations, and government agencies are encouraged to join in this tribute of lowering the flag to honor Fireman Allison. With that, we're going to take another short break. We'll be right back with more news right after this.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. We take family heirlooms and create something new. We fix broken jewelry. We can make anything you want. 1 and 2 day service. We have chain repairs starting at $25, and we have ring sizing starting at $45. Kentucky agate charms are Georgia and Ohio. We're located at 108 East Main Street in downtown beautiful Richmond, Kentucky, and there's always plenty of parking. We're nationally known and locally owned. Come see us at Leeds Fine Jewelry.
Spring is here, and so are the new hours at Chenault Vineyards. Now open Wednesday through Sunday. Be sure to check out the Friday concert series this spring and summer with several local artists, Wind Down Wednesdays, Yoga on the Lawn, food trucks, and several other community events that everyone will love. Get your tickets now for a delicious Easter buffet at the Vineyard with 2 different seating times at 11 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Tickets available on Eventbrite. Learn more by following Chenault Vineyards on Facebook or Instagram, or visit ChenaultVineyards.com.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Giving Day 2022, or hashtag GiveBigE, gives the opportunity for alumni, friends, and students of Eastern Kentucky University to elevate Eastern's excellence through a one-day fundraising challenge on April the 13th. EKU has set a goal of 2,022 donors this year for the 24-hour period. The one-day blitz is designed to increase participation among the entire EKU community with the purpose of helping students transform their lives, their families, and their communities. Last year, the tremendous outpouring of support provided by our alumni, employees, parents, students, and community on Giving Day not only helped us achieve our goals, but demonstrated the love people have for EKU, said EKU President Dr. David McFadden. Continuing that spirit of philanthropy on April 13th will ensure that even more students have the opportunity to enjoy a transformative experience at EKU. For 2021's Giving Day, the goal of 1,000 donors was nearly doubled, at almost 2,000 donors gave more than $325,000 in just 24 hours. In achieving this substantial one-day total, fundraising challenges and milestones were provided by the EKU Alumni Board, Foundation Board, President's Cabinet, deans, and generous individuals across the university community. These challenges provided a fun and competitive way to build excitement and community while benefiting Eastern Kentucky University. Scams related to cryptocurrency jumped from the 7th riskiest scam in 2020 to the 2nd riskiest in 2021, according to the 2021 BBB Scam Tracker Risk Report released today. Although cryptocurrency scams made up only 1.9% of the scams reported to the BBB Scam Tracker in 2021, the average reported median dollar loss reported for those scams was just $1,200, much higher than the overall median dollar loss of $169 for all scam types. The annual report analyzes scams reported to the Better Business Bureau. A BBB report on cryptocurrency scams is expected to be released Thursday, March 24th. The report will focus on digital currencies, the tactics scammers use to take advantage of people, and what consumers can do to protect themselves. Online purchase scams maintained the top spot as the riskiest. The scam type made up 37.4% of all scams reported to the BBB Scam Tracker in 2021, with 74.9% reporting a monetary loss. Employment scams dropped to 2021 from 2nd riskiest to 3rd. The susceptibility and median dollar loss of this scam type dropped slightly, while the number of reported scams increased from 7.1% in 2020 to 7.8% in 2021. Be aware when you get something like that to make sure you are asking questions. Well, we have another hiring event here in Madison County. If you're looking for summer work, swim lesson instructors are needed. They are from WSI. The deadline to apply is the 13th of April, and you can apply online at richmond.ky.us. A great summer job there if you are looking. Thanks so much for joining us again today for Live at 5. Of course, we'll be right back here tomorrow for your Friday edition with all the latest news, weather, and sports. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.